dinghy racing, human flight, rainbow shells, sharp teeth. Did we find lots to do in Guernsey this summer?
We're going to walk round Herm.
What for? What's our special mission today?
Well, we might be going to see if we can find any special shells, but we didn't find any last time, but you never know.
We've got a lot of small little ones, nice ones, but we didn't get...
We actually need to look up what we're supposed to be looking for. Might help.
That might help, yeah. So dinghy ride, sort the dinghy out and then launch.
How much?
Right there, so that'll do fine.
Bung in?
Not yet. Get half down and put the bung in.
You've got hold of that for a minute, yeah.
Sort of, yeah. Oh, come on. It's quite deep. It doesn't go very shallow, does it? It goes straight up.
No, it's quite shelvy, as I said. Oh my God, got me. Leg out. Oh, don't fall over, Mary.
Stop.
Oh my God.
It's not going to go anywhere.
Well, the tide's going out, so we just put the
Anchor down.
anchor up.
It's stuck in the soft sand the back here. Right, that's us ashore. So what you wanted?
Americano with cold milk, please.
Okay. So we're ashore. Usual task here is to find somewhere for a cup of coffee. Hot day.
Get the plant thing.
There's a wee fishing boat there creeping up through one of the passages against the tide. So this is the passage just south of Herm, between the main island of Herm and, I can't remember the name of the other island, but the passage goes through here. You can see a yacht taking the short passage through here and across to Peterport, which is in the distance by that cruise liner. So you can tell Mary's hot here. Look at that sweat on her neck.
It's dripping off me.
It's been very hot tonight today. So we've had lunch. We've been to see Herm Harbour. We're having tantastics for pudding after lunch, and we're now onto the serious part of the day, which is hunting for shells.
We will be when we get up to the top of the island, yes.
Yeah, so we're going to turn the corner and then we go back to Shell Beach. And hopefully we'll find more shells than we did last year.
They're not really opening their wings though, are they?
No, I don't know what that one is. They're away again. Very quick moving. You can't see the feathers when they're open. Some of them look like tortoise shells, but
They're
they
not.
seem to be browner than that, don't they?
Yeah.
I don't know what
They haven't got the peacocky bit on them.
You can smell this
Privet.
this wild privet. Yeah, we didn't know what that was. That's apparently the white stuff with the white flowers is white privet. Is wild privet,
Isn't it?
So we're on the beach from here. We'll walk around this end of the island. This is the north end. And see what we can find on the beach, shell-wise.
Ooh.
What have you got there?
Little baby crab.
Baby crab and some shiny shells, different colours. Yeah, beautiful. So we're up in the dunes climbing over this corner. Ooh, so there's an orangey coloured one. And another orange one. White sands, turquoise water and millions of tiny shells. They're called periwinkles, or in Latin, Littorina saxatilis. That's the orange ones. And because of its many colours it's found in, it has been misidentified as a new species no less than 112 times. Track of our anchorage at Herm for 3 days. So we've had winds all over the place. Woman calves, because there seems to be pairs of them, don't there? So what's happening today then, Skipper?
We're off to Sark, to the bay on the east side that we went to last year. We have a horrendous climb up the cliff again.
That's the anchorage we were in Herm. A few boats left in there now. This is our course today for Herm to Sark. So we left this little bay here and Mary's putting a course to come across here. But you can see that's the direction of the boat, and because of the tide that's where we'd be swept down to. So she's got to keep pointing down this way and accepting the fact that the tide's currently going to shove us at 2 knots. So we've got to point a little bit higher to get up to here. And then when we come around the corner into this bay, we're going to anchor in here. Been there before.
This is an old pressing barn. Looks like the children are getting a horse and cart round. A couple of caves here. Got some nice high rocks just under the water.
Could be a good spot to drop the lobster pot.
Sorry, Mr. Lobby. He offered it The eel needs to go. Slippery Mr. Eel. There you go, he's off. Rib moving. It's difficult trying to keep everything in focus. Oh, there's Mr. Lobster.
Also did a bit of fishing while we're here. Got quite some teeth on it as well. Wouldn't want to get your finger in there. Summer solstice, Sark.
That's us round the other side. Where is it there? That's the other side where we were. The very slim bit we walk across.
There's a bit of pigeon shooting going on. So we came in this bay and went round the bay. There's actually a little landing just in this corner. I think this path leads down to it. Mary's contemplating it, but it's a long way down and back.
We've got the bottom.
So we motorboat struggling against the flow of the tide through this gap. This particular headland, there's some spectacular rock structures, very high, great views. Wow, the water's so clear here at the moment. You can see the rope going down probably 25 feet, something like that. Where's the skipper taking us today?
Unfortunately, well not unfortunately, but we're going to have to go back to St. Peterborough because you've got the dentist on Monday. I've got a haircut on Tuesday, and then tonight and tomorrow night we've got big gusterlies, which would not have been any good in there at all, or even around this side. So
good fishing session. Caught 2 ballon wrasse, really good ones, and what a fight they put up as well. I thought I'd hook the bottom. So they were good, and we got 1 lobster, of eatable size. We got 1 small one, and this morning we had the pot over, but we didn't get nothing at all in it. So strange how it changes from day to day and depending on the position. So we're going around the south end of Sark, very rocky end to the island, lots of tide, and smart ass, tell us what was happening. We're having an argument.
You're telling them the places for
Apparently
Little
I'm
Russell,
telling you the wrong
Big Russell
thing.
are in the wrong places.
So on the chart, we've just come around from here, on the end of the island, and you can see this is the Big Russell up here, and as Mary says, the Little Russell is this little bit in here, and that's the Grande Bank over here, between Guernsey and Herm. So fuel berth in Guernsey, always full because it's tax-free, so it's always worth filling up here before you go anywhere. The port starboard bow light needed fixing or replaced, but as we couldn't find one on the whole of the island, I made a repair using good old thickened epoxy. So back to school for me, doing an RWA Yachtmaster Ocean course. It's mostly celestial navigation. Tables, maths, sextants and sights. Well, that's our inverter going okay on the mains at the moment. It's now decided that it will in fact accept the power from the generator, but I had to flip the AC and the water heater on to get enough load to get it to register the fact that the generator power was okay. Very strange. But it's working okay now, both on mains and generator, so rather an unknown problem that has gone away of its own. So we're keeping an eye on that. We were lucky enough to be in Guernsey while the island games were in progress, a competition between all the smaller islands of the world.
Going on all week. And today I think it's the triathlon, so they're running, swimming, and I can't think what the other one is.
Yeah, the Royal. Quite a narrow part of the course as well. Race is underway.
Yet another hill, folks.
What's behind you?
What's behind me? Oh, right.
A big evening sky with contrails at sunset.
There's quite a few swings down there. I'm not so sure that I'd want to sit on them. I wouldn't trust the ropes. Mind you, the blue one looks quite strong with the round fender. Just a lovely view from up here.
Hello.
Hello. I decided to go on the wrong route, so I'm just got myself back onto the inner route.
Where are we heading to?
Fontanelle Bay, up on the north of the island. Oh, there she is, sitting out there waiting for us. And we're going to go for a walk down to the fort at the end there. So this has actually now got a house built into it. So many of these around the island on every available lookout.
And we're sitting quietly resting in the bay. It's a nice bay, this one, nice and broad, good holding on the sand. And there's beach cafes along the front, good to land in the dinghy. Well, those of a certain age may have wondered whatever happened to all that oil that washed up on the Channel Isles after the Torrey Canyon disaster. Well, wonder no longer. We found it languishing in a quarry here on the north of Guernsey. So while we sit at our anchor, one of Mary's favourite hobbies is commentating on anchoring styles. I'm just recording your comments on anchoring, which is always quite interesting.
God. Well, you get some plonkers just like this one.
What's he doing?
I don't know. I really don't know what he's trying to do. Oh, it's going down. Oh my God, it's going down. Oh my goodness.
he's not going backwards. No, he's just dropping the lump of chain on the top of the
Stick it
anchor.
on top of, yeah, sticking it all on top now. He's already tried once over there. We've got a load of weed, because it is weedy over there.
Stop, stop.
Stop! It's all on the heat now.
Yeah, we've got none left. Oh, that's it. You look over.
I was going to sit and watch.
Look over the side and see if you can see it.
Oh my goodness!
I think he's going to pull up on it and see if he can get it to hold.
Is he?
I don't know.
Doesn't seem to be doing anything like that. We need some proper sleep. We've had 2 rolly nights. I was up at 2 o'clock this morning catching things and putting them in the sink. So we didn't expect to get that rolly, but yeah. It'll be nice to have a nice night's sleep tonight. We'll see what Fermain Bay's like. Go and have a poker nose in there. Otherwise it's a case of sitting on the outside pontoons till we can get in Peterport again. Maybe.
While we were in Guernsey, we watched a roundtable organised event which included a duck race, a tug of war, a ladies' dinghy race, and a man-powered flight competition. Oh, and some fireworks at the end.
Push off us, that's it. Yeah. Hey!
It's the prison who are dominating. The prison who are Kiwika on the edge. It's high, Kiwika in the water. Ladies and gentlemen, the prison are in the final. Harbour Lights have got the pull. Guernsey Prison trying to hold it. But they're being pulled. The Harbour Lights have got it at the moment. Harbour Lights are giving it the pull. This is very, very tight. Here we go though, ladies and gentlemen. Is it the Harbour Lights or is it the prison? It's the Harbour Lights! Wow, and a bit more wow. Ladies and gentlemen.
These are going off just in front of the castle, we think. So this is what we went to see today. Apparently it's the 19th and 20th rounds of the British Hill Climb Championships. Always tyres up. Even little go-karts. Go. Starting a bit further up.
And for my birthday, lemon tart for me and creme brulee for Mary. Hope you enjoyed that. Sorry we've been offline for a while.
We had to pack so much into this one as we've been busy with so many boat jobs, and we're gradually making our way south.
We're currently in Portugal heading even further south to join the Arc Plus and hopefully cross the Atlantic.
We did enjoy Guernsey once again, and there's so much to see. Well, there was so much to see for us this time, and it's a great place for a visit.
Join us next time when we make it over to Brittany and we cross the two great races and a whistle-stop tour of some great sailing venues there as well.
So till next time, following seas and fair winds.
Bye.
Going to lose the end otherwise. Ow, 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 ow.
This is going to be a bit of a problem then.
It is with you going around the bend. we. Oh my God! Leg out! Oh, don't fall over, Mary.